This is testimony from the border, March 19, 2023. This is what they tell us. All right, we have a news story from African News. Burundi's homosexual crackdown. 24 people prosecuted. We know and understand they don't play that over here. Over here, within the borders, they don't. It's illegal. It's illegal. People are always talking about complying. Well, you must comply with the rules of the land or the laws of the land that they have existing. And if you're from another country, don't come over here trying to change things. It's illegal. Saudi Arabia, punishment by death. Punishment by death. Other countries over here, you get years in prison for this. It's illegal. The Western world has an effect on the rest of the world. And they are only doing what they're watching on television and movies. That's why they bombarded the airways with this. We know this is wrong. This isn't moral. This is immoral. Two men should not be laying down together. Two women should not be laying down together. But we have today two men in one bed, one taken. We shouldn't have this going on. You have to follow the laws of the land. You want to do this? Go to where it's legal. It's simple. Remember, we have to, what they say, we got to comply or die. A court in Burundi has charged 24 people with homosexual practices. A judicial source and human rights activists in the East African country, which is waging a crackdown on homosexuals. It's illegal, so there should be a crackdown. They're breaking the law. You don't like the law? Leave. You don't like the law? Leave. Go to somewhere else that allow it. They will accept you. Other countries should mind their own business. You have your own government. You have your own problems. Stay in your land. But they can't do this. They're going to talk about it's their human rights. They should have the right to love whomever they want to love in your country. This is where the problem comes in, that you can't dictate what goes on, or you're not supposed to dictate what goes on in other countries. They don't play that. And thank goodness for a religion that don't allow it. And the people, they make their laws according to this religion. And that's great. If it's in line with the Almighty, I'm for it. Watch this. After interrogations, which lasted about 10 days, they interrogated them. They broke the law. Most people ain't used to this, especially from America, because in their minds, it's a normal practice. That's a Western custom. That's a Western tradition. So they had to interrogate them, which lasted about 10 days. 17 men and 7 women were charged with homosexual practices in incitement of homosexual practices by the public prosecutor before being imprisoned in the central prison of Gitega, the capital, announced Wednesday evening. Notice here. Notice, there will be a trial. They're in prison, and they will remain in prison until their trial. They're not getting out on bond. So you come over here with homosexual practices, you can go to prison with no bond. It's not America. It's not the European countries you come out of. Anything goes over there. You get to marry. You get to marry same sex. But over here, it's illegal. And so you must comply. We must comply. And most importantly, the Almighty says it's illegal. It's an abomination, and it shouldn't be practiced. Who condones this? Only those that are wicked and against the Creator's rules will condone this. We know what their end will be. It's testimony from the borders.